This week on the Spotlight, the Bears punish the Cowboys, and we'll have details because we were doing our video work at Reggie's where we talk to the fans, and they're having a good time. Also this week, I go to the United Center where Coach Tibbs is not having that much of a good time. Everybody's hurt, including Jimmy Butler. But I'll analyze the Bulls this week on the Spotlight. Check out my website, benkowski.com, for my weekly article and up-to-the-minute trivia sites. It's the 25th year of the Lansing Floral Sports Spotlight. Flowers for every imaginable occasion at Lansing Floral Shop. Call them at 708-474-1212. They deliver. You got to get to Jack Desmond's Irish Pub because they have Benkowski Trivia Wednesday, December 11th at 8 p.m. $10 domestic buckets on Wednesday. Easy to reach at 10339 South Ridgeland. Fun place, Jack Desmond's Irish Pub with me and great food. Want to get a haircut from a great hairstylist? Call mine, Rose Murillo, 312-726-2201. With a 30-year Southwest Side tradition, Huck Finn is open 24 hours to serve you with great breakfasts like the Becky Thatcher, soups, great lunches, 1/3 pound burgers, clubs, and much more. Dinners from seafood to steaks to pasta, great donuts, and ice creams. With 3 locations at Archer and Damon, 67th and Pulaski, and 105th and Cicero. Stop in today. You know Huck Finn is open. Demitas is a great coffee shop. When I'm a little bit sleepy, I race to Demitas Coffee Shop for a lift. 1066 West Taylor. Breakfast, lunches, mochas, lattes, cappuccino, tea, baked goods, superb French toast, great chicken salad. Open Tuesday through Sunday. I can't say any more about Demitas Coffee Shop. You've got to get to Mr. C's Midway Bar. They're open till 2 a.m. every day. Best Bloody Marys for 65 years. Great neighborhood prices at 4654 West 63rd Street. And we're doing video of the Bears this coming Sunday at 12 noon. See ya at Mr. C's. Calabria Imports is a great place to get food. Of course, Italian food with their deli. Mention this TV ad for 10% off. They have catering, sandwiches, 1905 West 103rd Street. The last time I was there, I got some ham. I got all kinds of other accessories at Calabria Imports. You've got to get to Amelia's Bar and Grill. It's right over there at 46th and Halsted. Open for lunch and dinner daily, private parties and catering, a unique mixture of fine dining and Mexican specialties with the fabulous chef Eusebio Garcia. Some amazing creations. You'll be surprised and delighted at Amelia's Bar and Grill, 46th and Halsted. Dallas scored a touchdown. The Bears came straight back. And McNown finds Earl Bennett. It was 7-7. So a crazy start to the Bears game, up and down the field. We'll see how it goes. Let's talk to some fans who seem to enjoy this place. Tell us your name and what you like about Reggie's.
My name is Preston, and Reggie's it's more low. It's not low key, but it's a down to earth bar. So I like coming here as opposed to like more of north side where it's kind of uppity. I'm gonna just be honest about it. You know, it's more down to earth down here. So, and they always got specials every day. So I appreciate that too about Reggie's.
Okay. Any observations about the Bears so far?
I mean, we scored right back on them, so our defense needs to be a little bit better. But other than that, who knows? It's too cold, man.
You're glad you're inside.
Yeah.
All right. Tell us your name and what you like about this place.
My name is Felicia, and this is my first time coming to Reggie's, so I actually like the live music that they had in the beginning. So I'm just getting started in the game, so seems that they're well in tune with the Bears, so I like that.
What have you been snacking on?
Barbecue and hot wings, and they are quite tasty, might I add.
Tacos, drinks, everything over here, man.
Everything?
Yeah.
All right, they're getting the full experience, and that music, that's happening too. Josh McCown, the number 3 passer in the NFL, gives up his body to score. It was 24-14 Bears at the half. They retired the number 89 jersey of Coach Ditka, and certainly from his 6 years as a player with the Bears, from 61 to 66, where he helped develop the tight end position and make it great. And then he comes back as the head coach. George Halas handpicked him from 1982 to 1992, and that Super Bowl championship in '85, probably the greatest Bears team ever. He certainly deserves his place in Bears history. And he spoke from the heart and was direct, finished it with a Go Bears, and he continues to be a great spokesman, restaurateur, and symbol of Chicago toughness, and I'm okay with that. So the Bears are getting it done at halftime, and so are the fans here at Reggie's. Let's see what they're liking about the place. Tell us your name and what you're enjoying tonight.
I'm Aisha Smith. What else?
What's on your menu here?
Well, I have barbecue wings, hot wings, mac and cheese, and it's wonderful. I love it.
Okay, and what do you think the Bears are going to do today?
I think they're going to kick ass.
That's all good. Okay, young lady, just tell us your name and what you like about Reggie's.
My name is Ashley, and what I like about Reggie's, food's pretty good. I haven't had a drink yet, so I can't say the drinks is good.
That's next.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. We're catching you early. All right, and let's get this young man over here. All right. Oh, I'm sorry. Tell us your name and what you're liking about the night.
I'm Mr. Brown. I'm really enjoying myself, and it's my cousin's birthday. It's my cousin's birthday, so we're really having a real good time, and we're rooting for the Bears.
Go Bears!
Cousin, what's your name?
Annette Robinson.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you very much. I'm enjoying
She
myself.
turned 19 tonight.
No, mate, 21 you mean.
Oh, yeah.
You don't want to get the place in trouble.
21. All right, you don't want to get nobody in trouble. All right, she's 21. All right, hey, family. Y'all know who I am when y'all see me. Y'all know what it is. All right, this is my cousin's birthday. We're having a good time. Thank you.
This is where you go for a party, whether it's my trivia game or Bears football or your birthday, or you just want to have a little snack time or a little cocktail. Come down to Reggie's. It will be all good. And we'll be talking to you very soon.
Since 1967, El Jardín has been serving the finest Mexican food. Before, after, or during ball games, located conveniently just 3 blocks south of Wrigley Field, 3335 North Clark. Whether there's a game or not, you still get hungry, and El Jardín has great service, great food, and great drinks. I've enjoyed every meal I've had there, and you will too. So get to El Jardín for great Mexican food at 3335 North Clark Street in Chicago. You'll be glad you did. You've got to get to Lansing Floral Shop. Open at 8 a.m. daily. Besides a great array of live flowers, they have custom silks, Bridgewater candles. They want you to plan your parties early at a wide delivery area. They're located at 3420 Ridge Road in Lansing, or you can call 708-474-1212. Weddings, funerals, birthdays, anniversaries, and guys, try the No Reason flower. Believe me, it works. Lansing Floral Shop. Give them a call, 708-474-1212.
You've got to get to Kelly's Tavern. You'll have a good time. I'm cracking up thinking about it. Benkowski Trivia, 44th and Wallace. The next one, Friday, December 20th at 8 p.m. Come out and play. Bring your friends. It's fun. Kelly's Tavern, 44th and Wallace. See you over there. Cornelio's Mobile Auto Glass. They come to you. You call them at 773-908-6081. Lowest prices, new and used. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. They'll do your windshield, back window, or sides. They did a great job for me. They'll do a great job for you, and you'll be amazed at how quickly they come in and finish it up. Cornelio's Mobile Auto Glass. For a great meal, get to Amelia's Bar and Grill. Open for lunch and dinner daily, private parties and catering, a unique mixture of fine dining and Mexican specialties brought to you by the great chef Eusebio Garcia. They're at 46th and Halsted. I've had great meals there, and you will too. Amelia's Bar and Grill, 46th and Halsted. Come play in the area's classiest billiard center, Jukebox Billiards, 7910 Calumet Avenue in Munster, 2 blocks south of 8094. Selling the most famous names of pool tables and billiard equipment. Specializing in table recovery and moving of tables. A complete pro shop with the most brand names of cues and cases. Celebrating over 20 years, excellence, top billiard tables, the place where the action is, Jukebox Billiards, 7910 Calumet in Munster. In the third quarter, the Bears busted it open. Matt Forte finds pay dirt, 35 for the Bears through 3. These fans were a little shy about talking, but they played trivia as a team called The Smartest. They did not win the game, but they're still the smartest, and they will be back on future Mondays. Maybe they'll be less shy in the future. When I did point out that the camera was on them, they did get friendly. That's all nice. Good, good, good. This team was known as the Niñas, and they were shy about talking too. I don't know. I think I'm going to make a criteria for being on the show. You must talk. But that wasn't the case here, so we're just giving them a little bit of FaceTime and saying, I'll be back on a Monday to play trivia at Reggie's. But I think we're going to have talkers. Somebody talked after this quarter. So we're through 3 quarters. The game looks to be in control. A lot of good things going on for the Bears here at Reggie's. Tell us your name and what you're liking about this evening.
Hi, my name's David. I'm obviously liking that we're pretty much, I hopefully have this game in the bag and catch up to the Lions. I know we're still be a game back, but yeah, I'm liking everything I'm seeing so far from like McCown and the offense.
All right, and how about your experience here? What are you enjoying food or drink-wise?
Well, I'm having the buffet here. It's really, really good stuff, and it's actually my first time here. So, enjoying the. I was here before for the band, so the band was cool, and enjoying the trivia at halftime and basically seeing the Bears win. If the Cowboys are winning, it'd probably be a different story. But as long as the Bears are winning and the beers are flowing, I'm good.
Yeah, it makes everything taste better. By the way, the beef and the mac and cheese I thought were particularly stellar of the many offerings over in that Bear Buffet. Yeah. And they'll have those on Sundays. And keep coming out for that. The game has segued early into the fourth quarter. The game's still in control. Let's see what these people have to say. Okay, let's start with your name.
My name is Lisa.
Okay, and what do you think about Reggie's?
Oh, it's a great place. I love it.
What do you like better amongst the food or the drink?
The drinks, the beer.
Okay, and what about the Chicago Bears and what they're doing tonight versus Dallas?
They are doing awesome. We love the Bears.
So you'll be back here for maybe another Bears game?
Definitely. Bet.
The news is all good from this table, and we'll see if they can close it out here. So Josh says, I'll throw one more touchdown pass. And he finds Michael Bush, who takes it in. The Bears score 45 in their victory. Sweet. So the Bears beat up on the Cowboys, and the crowd here at Reggie's loves it, including my boss. Robbie, what'd you think of the game?
Oh, it was a do-or-die game, and we still can't stop the run, but we did everything else right. And Alshon is amazing.
Yes, he is.
I'm glad he's on our team.
Great hands. Very strong offensively. They look creative. Some new wrinkles. That screen pass is starting to look pretty nice.
Yeah, and you know what? McCown always throws the ball where he should throw it. Tonight he actually had 2 or 3 passes where the ball might have been able to be picked off, but 90-95% of the time he's making that throw to the guy that's open and putting the ball where it should be.
Now everybody knows that Reggie's is the place to go before and after games You kind of benefited from the cold weather, and that pregame crowd was extra great.
Yeah, they don't want to. They want to be out there as little as possible, so they'll hang out here and stay warm and drink and eat as long as they can, and then they come back. Third quarter they start coming back, so that's good too.
And I saw people with some many layers, and I said, "Well, you didn't just come. You're going to be here for about half the game, right?" And they laughed and they said, "Yeah, about that." So anyway, it was a great night, and
Thanks, Matt.
we will do it up again every Monday.
You got it. See you then.
We'll be back with more on the Spotlight right after these important messages.
With a 30-year Southwest Side tradition, Huck Finn is open 24 hours to serve you with great breakfasts like the Becky Thatcher, soups, great lunches, 1/3 pound burgers, clubs, and much more. Dinners from seafood to steaks to pasta, great donuts, and ice creams. With 3 locations at Archer and Damon, 67th and Pulaski, and 105th and Cicero. Stop in today. You know Huck Finn is open. Go play at Red Shoes Billiards, 12009 South Pulaski in Alton, featuring 16 Brunswick Gold Crown pool tables, drop fluorescent lighting fixtures, and the fabulous grade of cloth. Call 708-388-3700. And now video gaming is available at Red Shoes from open till close. And don't forget, the Illinois Lottery too. That's Red Shoe Billiards, 12009 South Pulaski. Little Frank's Pizzeria and Bar, Thursday, $1.50 Miller Old Style. And of course, my trivia games alternate Thursdays, the next one, December 19th at 8 p.m. You know they have $12 large pizza and pitcher all day, every day? Easy to reach at 79th and Narragansett. Check out Little Frank's. You'll be glad you did. Perfect Pitch Auto Repair at 108th and Kedzie does tune-ups, transmission, AC service, engine repair, tire repair, oil changes, and emission system repair. They're open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., and they've done a great job for me. Perfect Pitch Auto Repair at 108th and Kedzie. Derrick Rose spoke out at a press conference the day of the Miami game and had a wide-ranging series of thoughts in response to questions. And let's see if we can take it from the top. He said it may have been a message from God for him to slow down right now. He says he will spend a lot of time with his son during his rehab time from his second knee injury. This is the meniscus one I'm speaking about. He said he feels bad that as a businessman, his work with Adidas will be curtailed because there were a lot of things they wanted to execute this season, but it looks like they won't be able to. He said it will even him out. Both knees hurt, can't favor one. I'm pretty sure that's what he was referring to. He also went on to say he'll have therapy every day. He'll try to get his return to be quicker. He didn't rule out coming back toward playoff time this season, but he said the situation had to be right. He said his story isn't over, and I don't disagree with that. Certainly his story isn't over. They said, what about Miami? What if it came down to you in Miami? Don't you feel bad that you can't battle the heat? He said, that's not the reality right now. He went on to say he's been contacted by Russell Westbrook. They compared notes on injuries a little bit. And he looks at games now like a coach, trying to learn, glean, improve his own game as much as he can without playing. And as you look around here, I can go on to say that he was non-committal about playing for Team USA basketball. But again, that playoff thing, if healed, was the way he described it. As far as, is a title a lower priority now? He said, hell no. And his career will be judged by his titles. So he's very, very aware of winning NBA championships. He did spend some amount of time saying, why me? Upon the second injury, and who wouldn't? But he says he's aware that it's super hard to watch games under these circumstances, but he still knows that he is a special player in this league.
he said three times that God is preparing him for something bigger. And that's a very interesting spiritual outlook on a very tough situation. Regarding personnel changes, he said those things are out of his control on this team. He had no timetable. He referred to himself as an underdog who's used to criticism, referring to the heavy-duty critique he got for the long rehab from the initial knee injury. This one, of course, not expected to be anywhere near that long. The most poignant moment, well, we'll get to that in a second. He said he's going to get into yoga and swimming as a method to limber himself because he feels tight all the time. The yoga thing sounds pretty intriguing to me. But maybe the most intense moment of the press conference occurred when somebody said, "What if the Bulls feel that you're hurt all the time and they want to move on?" He stopped, thought, looked down, grimaced, and finally summarized it by saying, "You could be a fool if you want to be." That would be somebody that gives up on Derrick Rose. And we'll be back with more on the Spotlight right after these messages.
I eat antipasta twice just...
Salerno's Restaurant and Pizzeria at Grand and Racine is the place to go before United Center Pavilion, Bulls, Hawks, Cubs, and Sox too. Dine in or carry out with great family recipes, including homemade pastas, steaks, seafood, a great fun bar area. Meet people, have a tremendous time at Salerno's Restaurant and Pizzeria, Grand and Racine. You'll find a great variety of foods for you to enjoy at Salerno's.
Angela.
Perfect Pitch Auto Repair at 108th and Kedzie is great. Tune-ups, transmissions, AC service, engine repair, tire repair, oil changes. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. They do a great job for me, and they'll do a great job for you. They're quick, and they don't charge an arm and a leg. Perfect Pitch Auto Repair, 108th and Kedzie. Reggie's is a great place with tons of music, interesting people and staff, great food and drink at 21st and State. And amongst the cool things they have, Benkowski Trivia. All shows are now Monday at 6 p.m. Reggie's, 21st and State, a fun place. You got to get a Honey Bear ham. They're smoked, not baked. Call them at 312-942-1160. Gourmet ham, fully cooked, and I said smoked, spiral sliced, honey glazed. You can go over there at 1160 West Grand Avenue. Just order some ham for the holidays. I did. We're back on the Spotlight, and you got to feel sorry for Coach Tibbs. He prepares his team so well, and then he gets the legs cut out news that Derrick Rose is out for another season. It seems unfair. I almost wanted to ask him, but this would be ridiculous. This wasn't what you signed up for, was it? He signed up for a Derrick Rose-led Bulls team. But it didn't stop them from winning and winning a playoff round last year. So it's a pretty amazing coach. But he's so compromised that when people ask him about all these Derrick Rose-related problems, he doesn't want to give his team an excuse. So he never makes an excuse. And he just talks about pushing forward. Here's some classic Coach Tibbs. The coach is up against the Bulls' wall, and he's facing questions before the victory over the Miami Heat.
Tom, besides Mike James, has everybody come out okay from that game on Monday?
Yes.
Where's Jimmy Butler in terms of his rehab?
He still hasn't practiced, so, it's still week to week.
Derrick left the door open today to come back in the playoffs. Is that consistent with what you would have, in your opinion, the organization, or would you like to refute it? Or?
Yeah, to me, he's basically, he's out for the season. So, if something changes along the way, but we want him to be completely healthy before he moves forward.
What about the idea that by saying that, it kind of maybe could give you and your players some hope about the way you approach your regular season games?
We're just, we know where he's standing. He has to be cleared by the trainers and the doctors, but we want him to continue to do everything. And I know how he's going to approach it the same way he did, with his ACL. So he'll do his part. We have to do our part. We can't worry about whether he may come back or not. It's right now it's been determined that he's out for the season. So that's the way we're going to approach it. And if something changes later on, then we'll adjust then. But we have more than enough here. We got to lock into who we have, and again, we got to build the right habits so we give ourselves a chance to be successful with what we have right now.
Tom, has it simply been like a missed shot here, a missed rebound there that kind of has separated the winning and losing?
Well, when you look at it, there's been we had a long road trip, and we had a number of games that came down to the last possession. We couldn't close out the Utah game. We missed a putback in regulation that would have won the game. The Portland game, we had a 20-point lead in the first half. We ended up losing by 3 in that one. The Cleveland game, we missed a putback again. So I like the fight in our guys, with the exception of the Clipper game. I think we're making progress. We have to understand that there's a small difference between winning and losing. Oftentimes it is 1 or 2 possessions. So it's all the little things that matter. So we want to build the right habits, concentrate on improvement, do the right things, put everything we have into each and every day, and then take our shot.
Coach, what kind of an emotional blow was it to the team, and did you have to address them after the Rose injury?
Yeah, it was disappointing because of what Derek had gone through. But this team has been through it. This is year number 3 of going through it. So I think everyone understands what we have to do to give ourselves a chance. But the disappointment was more for him because of the type of person he is. But this team has a lot of fight in it, a lot of character. So we're going to keep battling.
How do you develop offensive situations when you don't have maybe enough people to create off the dribble?
Well, the offense has been fine. I think we scored 128 in the last game. So I'm more concerned about, our total game and closing out games, to get that final stop, maybe get that final basket, whatever it might be. But it's more building the right habits and being well balanced and being strong. We have to be strong mentally, physically, emotionally. We have to keep grinding, and we can never lose sight of how hard we have to play when you're shorthanded.
This week's show has been brought to you by the Lansing Floral Shop. Call for your flowers at 708-474-1212. Huck Finn, a great wide-ranging menu, along with donuts and ice cream. Open 24 hours at Archer and Damon, 67th and Pulaski, and 105th and Cicero. Imprint Graphics, leaders in booklet, perfect bound saddle stitch, very competitive pricing. Call 708-396-1010.